discord between Téné Birahima Ouattara and the vice president. Koné Tiémoko Meyliet'S presidential dream has vanished. All is not well within the RHDP and the state apparatus. Tensions have reached a boiling point between Koné Tiémoko Meyliet and Téné Birahima Ouattara, as known as the Vial, to the extent that the two men are on the verge of outright hostility. Summoned to Abidjan by Alassane Ouattara himself, Koné Tiémoko Meyliet believed he had been chosen to succeed the aging dictator. Or at least, that's what he naively thought. The first few months felt like a dream come true. Alassane Ouattara couldn't stop singing his praises, lauding his credentials as a top economist and presenting him as the future of the regime. The vice president let himself be deceived. He remained in the shadows, convinced that his best strategy was to avoid alarming the irritable despot. What a grave mistake! It is precisely this passive attitude that is now being held against him, justifying Alassane Ouattara's decision to seek a fourth term. Because according to the aging tyrant, Koné Tiémoko Meyliet is worthless, a lifeless figure incapable of making his mark among the party's base. He holds no real political weight. But the final nail in the coffin of his presidential ambition is his ongoing feud with Téné Birahima Ouattara, aka the Vial, the despot's younger brother. The Vial no longer even bothers to hide his disdain for the vice president. He ridicules him at every opportunity, and in his inner circle, he makes his contempt crystal clear. This guy is far from competent. He is weak and arrogant, a true opportunist. Someone who has done nothing for the party we bled for, and he thinks he can just walk in and take charge. He can't make decisions, he can't impose himself, and he wants to rule. Never. The few political initiatives Koné Tiémoko has tried to launch have been systematically sabotaged by Téné and his faction. Internal cracks within the RHDP are now impossible to ignore. Factions are forming, ready to clash at the first opportunity. And that opportunity will come soon, because one thing is certain, Alassane Ouattara will fall, and with him, the RHDP will shatter into pieces.
Contre vents et marées, face aux dangers, aux périls, ils foncent pour le combat sans peur, ils galopent pour dévoiler ce qui est caché.
Là où règne le mensonge, il impose la vérité. Les hiboux de Yapi chasseront le vieux grigou.
Le despote sera jeté dans la poubelle de l'histoire. Le peuple ivoirien soit libéré à jamais. Yapi ne ment pas. Contre vents et marées, face aux dangers et aux périls, ils foncent pour le combat sans peur, ils galopent pour dévoiler ce qui est caché. Là où règne le mensonge, il impose la vérité. Les hiboux de Yapi chasseront le vieux grigou. Les despotes sera jeté dans la poubelle de l'histoire. Le peuple ivoirien sera libéré à jamais. Yapi ne ment pas. Contre vents et marées, face aux dangers et aux périls, ils foncent pour le combat sans peur, ils galopent pour dévoiler ce qui est caché. Là où règne le mensonge, il impose la vérité. Les hiboux de Yapi chasseront le vieux grigou. Le despote sera jeté dans la poubelle de l'histoire. Le peuple ivoirien sera libéré à jamais. Yapi ne ment pas. Contre vents et marées, face aux dangers et aux périls, Ils foncent pour le combat sans peur. Ils galopent pour dévoiler ce qui est caché. Là où règne le mensonge, il impose la vérité. Lève tes bouts de Chris Yapi, chasseront le vieux grigou. Le despote sera jeté. Le despote sera jeté. Chris Yapi ne ment pas.
Chris Yapi does not lie. Find Chris Yapi on his 2 YouTube channels, his Rumble channel, his TikTok, X, Instagram, VK and Threads accounts.